Hey, howdy, hi, hello, hola, privet, bonjour, guten tag. What is up, Vikings? How goes it? This is gonna be kind of a quick like summary overview of the information that we've seen over the last like really several days to week about the new update that is coming. Stars Knight and Gadkey both did videos being the streamers. For the news, Stars Knight being the English streamer for the news, and Gadkey being the Russian. I'm going to kind of go over some of this, break down the images and stuff that we see, and kind of summarize as much as I possibly can between the Russian and the English. So just kind of bear with me. It's a lot to take in. We could be seeing this update as soon as like maybe Monday-ish before CVC. It's been stated that this is going to be before the end of March. That would be roughly in the next week or so. A week from Monday would actually be the last day of March. So there is that. Buildings. Buildings has been the big thing the last like week or so that's been discussed. This is actually a calculator. I'm going to drop the link down in the comments below if you guys want to use it. Feel free to open it, save a copy for yourself, and use it from there. But the thing about this is that with this update, we see this right here. So this 750.5 million Ultra Marble and 3 trillion gold would be for basically what is needed, the buildings that are needed to go up every level in order to go from 41 to 50. That's not including all like 16 resource slots on the right side of your Vikings account. Basically, it's one of every resource building, and then of course like one barracks, one infirmary, and the other stuff that's required to basically take your palace up to the next level, and then rinse and repeat. So this 750.5 million Ultra Marble and 3 trillion gold is basically without doing anything extra. One of every building all the way up. The nice thing about this calculator is this right here. As you do a building, you can tick it off, boom, and it adjusts these requirements right in here for what you need for the next level. If you're looking at it that way, it also adjusts the end as far as marble and gold, so you can kind of keep track of your own progress that way. From the looks of it, it's going to be cheaper to do it with gold and Ultra Marble than it is with resources and Ultra Marble, because, I mean, on top of needing half of the amount of Ultra Marble in general, I mean, 1.5 billion marble if you're doing it with resources, but it also takes a whopping 2.4 trillion soul shards for just those buildings to go up to 50. So way cheaper if you do it the gold and marble side of it. One of the things that was discussed on my live stream today is the fact that like there's nobody really that has 750 million Ultra Marble yet. Between subs and other stuff, it's just not plausible that someone would have 750 million marble. The 3 trillion gold, like, absolutely would be plausible, but the marble to go up, it is marble and gold to go up building levels. So it's not just one solo thing. Now, also in this calculator is buildings per level, like what's required for that specific building. It has a sum, pretty much tells you cumulative how much you will have spent by getting up to that level. how much it is per level of gold and marble. And then it has the building breakdowns themselves as far as individual buildings. So now with buildings, of course, and this update comes new leagues. We will be seeing a shift in the leagues. Basically, the big thing is all of us that are Palace level 40s and have been League of Asgard will now be plopped down into what will be League of Odin. League of Odin will be pretty much Palace level 40 and 41 all the way through everything. Personal competitions in Home Gang, in Alfheim, personal competitions during KVK, Fury, and Clan Battle, your personal points. Asgard and personal competitions in Jotunheim, 40 and 41 will be Odin. Leagues or Palace level 39 that has been Odin previously will be dropped down to Masters, and then 42 through 50, 8 Palace levels will be League of Asgard all the way through every single competition. So that will also change with this next update. And then, of course, the big thing is troops. T9. We all know they've been planned. They are coming. So I got these names basically off of the knowledge charts that I will show a breakdown from Gadkey's stream. T9 Melee. It is called in the translation the Volcano. Let me see. T9 Horses. They call the Hurricane. T9 Bows. They call the Thunderstorm. T9 Killer is called the Tornado. T9 Siege, the Avalanche. T9 Scout, the Mist. So basically, I mean, we're getting another tier added onto our troops. Every single one of them has a weather-related nature kind of name. Of course, as we all know, with troop types come requirements for not only unlocking them, but also for training them. Before we were told Shards 2, or Souls 2, or Shards 2.0, etc., etc. This is what they are calling the Chaos Element. It will be needed to train and heal T9 warriors. To learn the secret knowledge, keep in mind there are 7 trees of secret knowledge that are coming. And to perform other in-game actions. We don't necessarily know what those other in-game actions are, but these are basically the item or shards that you will be using to do the knowledge and to train and heal T9 warriors. Basically how to get's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty much like soul shards. Destroy enemy warriors of a higher tier. Troops of Jarls from another kingdom. Neutral troops and defended towers of fury. Troops led by Jotuns during clan stronghold siege. Island guards during home gang. Now when it says higher tiers, before we've seen the information from Jurgen stating that these would be for killing T7, T8, and T9. So, now, with that comes knowledge. There's going to be 7 new trees of secret knowledge. This is a screenshot of Fortress 3 with the bonuses added, like troop offense when capturing a fortress, 250%, defense when capturing a fortress, 250%, health, 250%, 200% training limit, and then troop offense against melee when capturing a fortress, 30%. So very similar to what we've seen in the past with secret knowledge. They're just adding more to it. 7 more trees to it, to be exact. Now, it's stated on the Chaos Element that it would be needed to do knowledge. We don't know if that is Chaos Element plus gold or Chaos Element plus soul shards or what. So keep in mind there is no information about the cost of these new knowledges yet. Another screenshot of Fortress 3. And also, these percentages and everything could also change when we see the knowledge in the game. It's stated that this knowledge will be available from level 41 up, but as we saw before on the second set of secret knowledge with T8, you might be able to unlock the knowledge and start it, but you cannot finish it. You could not get to 10 of 10 until you were Oracle level 40. So, with that in mind, I mean, it is going to very much to get these bonuses this high. It is very much expected to get to Palace level 50 to be doing them. Again, Fortress 3, troop offense against killers when capturing, troop offense against melee when guarding. So there are specific actions in here as well. And then it gets into some of the other stuff like T9 warrior defense when guarding, T9 warrior defense when capturing, health when guarding, health when capturing. Of course, troop head count in an onslaught makes another appearance. And then the return of what we used to call the big 6 in the game. And that is troop offense when guarding a fortress, 2, defense and health when guarding, troop health when capturing, defense when capturing, and offense when capturing in a nice, handy-dandy little 6-pack that both sides have to be completed in order to do the knowledge at the bottom. And then we have a T9. These are the images from Gadkey's stream that I translated in order to get the names of the troop type. Keep in mind there could be an error with translation. So this would be T9 melee. Then it goes into T9 cavalry. Of course, they all have their own offense, defense, health on top of tier-specific bonuses. Very, very, very similar to what we saw on the tier 8 knowledge tree. Of course, as it drops down, until you get to siege, and then, of course, after siege, would be scouts. Scouts are always dead last. Siege and scouts are always dead last. Anyways, so that is essentially it until we get to this. This is the supposed new event that is proposed to be coming. This is what this kind of looks like. That is the champion in this first screenshot or first image here from Helheim. Now, as it goes on, there's not a lot we see, like player's name and jackpot, ale, there's an ale count up here. Doesn't really say like more or less like what this event is going to be, but these are like T4 scout images, T4 killer, and then of course melee. But we don't know a lot about this event as far as like what the mechanics are going to be, or what it potentially could cost us to do it, or what the rewards are. But they are working on a new, what appears to be a new solo event starring the hero of our Helheim adventures. So that Torin did say a new event would be coming out this year. This will probably fall in line with that, if not slightly before, and then a new other event we will see coming out. All right, well, that's about all I got for today. Thank you guys for watching. Down in the comments of this video, I will pin a link to the building calculator. Gonna try to get the same thing for a knowledge calculator as well when we get that information out. Keep in mind, again, all of this is subject to change until the update itself comes out. Thank you guys again for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the like and the subscribe button. Have a great and awesome weekend. If you can, check out the links in the description, and I will see you guys later.